How often do you come here and why?
I come here a couple times a year. I come like maybe once every season. They do host some small business events, and I just really like the coffee shop down over there.
Why is this a key public space in our city?
I think it's a really good open space where everyone can kind of gather around, and I love seeing like all the families and the dogs and like people who visit Arizona come here.
What are the unique features of this public space?
Ooh, I really like the amphitheater that's over here. There are some antique stores right behind the camera.
What key activities and events occur throughout the year in this public space?
Yeah, so they host like a bunch of things kind of around Halloween, Christmas time. They do Glinda Blithers. They do a bunch of trick-or-treating around the area.
If you could change two things to improve this public space, what would they be and why?
Ooh, I think more crossroads because they usually have to go a little bit far to actually cross the street safely, and then there's not enough stop signs too where the crossroads are to make sure it's safe.
How often do you come here and why?
I don't get out here as much as I'd like to, but they have some really fun shops around here. There's really cool comic book shopping.
Why is this a key public space in our city?
There's a lot of like places for people to sit and like hang out, and there's a lot of shade. And
What are the unique features of this public space?
there's a cool library here. There's the sidewalks all like.
What key activities and events occur throughout the year in this public space?
In the holiday seasons, there's always a lot of like lights and stuff that are around.
If you could change two things to improve this public space, what would they be and why?
More of those like water stations.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they even like have any here.
Alright, how often do you come here and why?
Well, I'm an employee here. I work 3 days a week here at the zoo, and come as a family once in a while when the weather's nice.
Why is this a key public space in our city?
The zoo is an important part of the city. It's giving people a place to bring their families, to have events.
What are the unique features of this public space?
For one, it's in the middle of Papago Park, which has other nice places to visit. It includes the Botanical Gardens. They have a lagoon over by what they call the Hole in the Rock, which is a very unique geological feature.
If you could change two things to improve this public space, what would they be and why?
One thing is that in the summer it gets really hot. During the milder seasons, it's really nice to be out and about. The winters are perfect. The summer gets hot. They actually have to close the zoo early because the afternoon heat is just too intense. So for 3 months of the year, they close at 1 o'clock. And I think a lot of other zoos that I've visited have remedied the problem with weather by having enclosed spaces. We have a couple of enclosed spaces, but for the most part it's all open air, and that makes it really nice for the nicer months. Since in this general area of Papago Park, they have two major features of the city, not the zoo itself and the Botanical Gardens. I would like. They used to have a program where the two work together. If you visited one, they would help you with your admission to the other, so we can make a full day out of the two different parts of the park. So I'd like to see something like that reinstated.
Alright, how often do you come here and why?
My husband works here.
There you go.
And it's a beautiful place to come all year round.
Why is this a key public space in our city?
Well, you know, it's really hot here in Arizona and Phoenix, and this is like an oasis sometimes. The people come and their children can run around. They have splash pads and things like that.
What are the unique features of this public space?
We are in the desert, and sometimes people who come here can't believe they're in the desert because there is so much different vegetation, and most of it is designed it is desert vegetation. So they aren't doing a lot of transplanting.
What key activities and events occur throughout the year in this public space?
Zoo lights, and that's around Christmas time, and it's just a beautiful time because it's in the evening and it's in the winter time, so it's nice and cool.
If you could change two things to improve this public space, what would they be and why?
There is still space to expand the zoo, and I think that a lot of people who come from other states, and it's a good walk, but still they're looking for the San Diego Zoo or something like that, and they wonder why, they wanted to see more, and it's because they like it.